Have you recently become a homeowner, or you've been a homeowner for a while? Well, I have the 7 things you need to be doing to your house this winter to make sure you are taking care of the biggest investment of your life. These 7 things are what you should be doing every single winter. You don't all need to do them in one day, but over the course of a couple weeks, all these things should be done, and you will feel so good about moving into these winter months and being prepared and healthy and taking care of your house. Let's get into this list. Number 1 is definitely going to be inspecting and cleaning out those gutters. Gutters catch everything off the roof. They're designed to catch the water and move the water down the downspouts and away from the house. But leaves, needles, granules off the gutter, just gunk off the gutter, stuff that squirrels store. There's always peanuts in gutters. Don't ask me why. I'm not a squirrel. I'm not storing them in there. But you need to be cleaning out your gutters multiple times a year, and winter is the perfect time to schedule one of those cleanouts. Getting up on ladders, getting up on the roof can definitely be scary. So if that is not for you, please hire a professional. I'm going to link a great company that I work with a ton, Summit View Soft Wash, down in the description of this video, and they specialize in gutter cleaning and moss treatments and tons of other exterior maintenance. Number 2 is going to be inspecting the roof. There's going to be lots of debris over the fall that have went in and on your roof. So you just need to make sure that nothing looks odd, that the boots around those black pipes coming up are nice and secure. There's not holes inside those boots and other things. You're not missing shingles and other stuff. Just a quick 5-minute inspection, walking around that roof. Again, if you're not comfortable, hire a professional. But just inspecting and getting an idea of what's going on your roof is definitely gonna prevent a lot of maintenance and a lot of other things in the future happening when you're just familiar in the areas of your home that you normally don't see and don't pay attention to. The third thing is going to be servicing your heating system. Now, during the fall and the winter is when we're really using our heating system. Those need to be serviced every single year, if not a couple times a year, by a contractor and a professional. So definitely get a local company out there, and you can actually get signed up on a regular maintenance schedule where they come out automatically a few times a year and check and swap out the filters and do some other little minor work to keep it working at its best, because you don't want it to come around in the middle of January and your heater kicks out and then you have to pay them exorbitant amount of fees to get out right away and fix whatever little issues going on. So definitely get that looked at before you're needing the heat 100% of the time. Number 4 is definitely going to be to winterize those spigots and spouts and sprinkler systems on the outside. There are so many times where it freezes. I know in the Northwest we don't get that cold, but in other areas they do get that cold to where the water lines for the sprinkler systems crack and break because they freeze over those times when it snows. But if you're able to clear those lines out, then when it does freeze, you're not stuck fixing and repairing your sprinkler system come spring or summer. Also, you can winterize the spigots. There's easily cheap little hookups you can just get from Home Depot or Lowe's, and it just hooks on. It's a little insulation thing. You pull the tab and you're good to go. So that protects those lines and that exterior faucet from freezing during these cold winter times. Number 5 is definitely going to be, this is the time to trim any trees or bushes around your property, especially the ones that are touching your house. You don't want anything draping over the roof. That's when moss happens. That's when more just issues come from anything touching, any vegetation touching your house needs to be cut away and removed. I know sometimes there's shrubs that look all nice going up pathways next to the houses. I can't tell you how many times when you look behind that, there's dry rot and moisture, and it's just bad news. Or branches overhanging the roof. Please hire professionals or try to do it yourself if you're capable of trimming those trees, trimming those bushes, even just some fruit trees or other smaller trees and shrubs around your property. every year. They just need a little clean just to remove that vegetation, and the plants are going to be way healthier and happier for it. Another thing that you can just check, it's another just quick inspection, is checking the insulation up in the attic and down in your crawl space. There's so many times when houses feel a little bit drafty, all because just some insulation in the basement or the crawl space has fallen, and now there's just air coming up that floor, going through the seams, and that's external air coming in your house. So all that needs to do is just pull back up some twine or string or a little staple gun and secure that insulation back. Or sometimes there's been some people and some movement going around up in the attic, and some insulation has been moved, and it's the same thing. There's vents and eaves going up, and that air goes up in the attic, and now it's really able to come down into your house through your ceiling because there's not insulation there to give you that protective padding and helping and keeping your house warm and nice. The other thing all this stuff is going to do is it's going to keep your bills lower. The more insulation, the healthier your house is, the less it takes to heat, which means the less money comes out of your pocket when paying for that electric or heating bill. And the last, but one of the most important things that you need to do at least 2 times a year is cleaning out that dryer vent. That thing gets so packed, it's one of the most hazardous fire starting areas of your house, because one little tiny spark, that stuff is like gasoline, where it can just easily light, and then all of a sudden your whole house is up in flames. So please, there's little kits that you can get. You just attach to a drill and you go in and out, or you can use the leaf blower attached. You just pull the vent off your dryer and you blow that out. It does create a big mess, but it's easy to clean up and remove. And once you remove all that stuff, your dryer works better, meaning your bills are down. Everything else just works better and healthier when you're doing these things. So those are going to be my 7 main areas of concern that I think every homeowner should be doing during the winter when you are now a homeowner. These are your responsibilities. If you have just recently bought a house, congratulations. This is now your responsibility and not the property manager of your apartment or your mom or your dad from moving out from their house. So this is what every homeowner should be doing. Please, if you need any recommendations of professionals to help you during these things, there's people out there that would love to help and love to do it right and proper for you. I'll link some businesses down in the description of this video, and I would love to hear your stories of what you also recommend during these winter months of what should be done. Again, my name is Jesse Grover. I am a local real estate agent that serves the greater Vancouver area, and I am here to serve and help you. And until then, I will see you in the next one.